Hello, everyone. I hope you're having a wonderful day. Today, we have a Maryland or Manassas campaign for you. Our first round here is going to be the Pry Ford, followed up by the Forest Stream map on Conquest, I'm pretty sure. Before we get into this, thank you to our YouTube members for the support. If you'd like the support, go beneath the video and hit the join button. By doing so, you can get a live stream of all the broadcasts we do. You can advertise your regiment in the bottom of our videos and get an additional broadcast per week. So, our regiments for today. On the CSA side, you have the Missouri State Guard, 10th United States, Mississippi Brigade, 12th Virginia, I Corps, Jackson's Division, and the 10th Tennessee. Whereas on the Union side, you have the Iron Brigade, Pennsylvania Army, 5th New Hampshire, 5th Virginia, CONQUEST Brigade, Corn Brigade, and the Sussy Brigade. I will note for round one, they're flip sides, and then they will return to their original side, as shown here for round number 2. Server pop for today is currently 288. Inbounds right now is 6 in favor of Union. Artillery-wise, both sides have it. CSA has 11. Union has 12. So this infantry imbalance is currently 5 in favor of the Union side. Frontline reporters today on our Union campaign side, who is on CSA for our first round, you have Hudson from the 5th New Hampshire, and then on the other end of our things are CSA campaign representatives who's on Union for this round. You have Tactical Potato from JD. Appreciate these guys so we can see what's going on the ground while also seeing what is going on in the sky. And co-commentating with me today, we have Killer. Would you like to introduce yourself?
Hi, I'm Killer.
The most enthused co-commentator we've had up today. Anyways, in your opinion, what do you think each side should do here? Union's actually just going straight for it.
They are, bro, look how spread out that charge is.
They're a little spread out.
A little spread. It's a fucking wave.
Hey, it's
like,
great. It's great for the cinematics. It's great for the cinematics. Union's pushing up though, just mass charge, really spread out, which, as Killer's describing here, it's not great. You have more Union now moving out of the bush. It looks like the Cav is moving in real late for the Union. CSA already hitting in the middle of nothing. And Union's...
Yeah, I mean, the Union just needs to secure the CSA left, Union right flank. The CSA needs to defend their left, Union right flank. Because it's the best spot. Because you have, you know, less chance of getting shot by artillery. Well, not really for the Union, because the CSA is in a pretty good spot, but CSA can't really hit over the crest of that point hill. I mean, they can, but it's hard. So it's a good spot to hold.
And looking at this charge here, Union kind of wiped one of those CSA lines, but there's a lot of CSA sitting back. I mean, you got Iron Brigade, the 5th North Carolina. They're just kind of sitting back, shooting at the Union, kind of letting them form up on these rocks, which is CSA you don't want Union to have. Now, we'll see what Union does from here. Hopefully, Union just doesn't all clump up on the rock, because then CSA will just pincer them. You got a lot more CSA shifting over this way, Corn Brigade. Mind you, the officers, they can't talk in a Steam chat. They can only communicate by talking in-game or talking in the in-game text chat system.
Oh, Zapstar's here.
Going in.
Zapstar would never miss a War of Rights event. A true Maryland man.
Never turns up.
No. Union retreating though, and with that, our ticket differential right now, it's about a third of a stage. CSA already wants to get into fun, almost team killing an officer is going in there. Ninja gets 1 kill. Kip Tap is with him, going even further, and he turns around. So yeah. This map, it's an 18% ticket advantage to the Union side. There's a Union Rambo charging point all by his own. Diefendorf, rip. Fear got him. But 18% ticket advantage for the Union side. Union, as briefly mentioned, they have the Cav, which is the 4th Pennsylvania. So those guys got Sharps carbines. They got the pistols, which is a Colt Army. And then they've got swords. And then the rest of the Union is the 2nd U.S., which just has the option of the Springfield 61. So, Union has that Special Cav Company, so that Special Cav Company only has 1 flag compared to normal infantry regiment, which has 2, so Union only has 3 flags compared to what you would normally see, which is what we see on the CSA side, which they have 4 flags. CSA, they got the Holcomb Legion with the NCOs, I think, having the Sharps carbine rifle, and the rest of the guys having Enfields, and then they have the 17th South Carolina with the Enfield and the Springfield 61. One side note outside of all of this is interesting. When I was looking at the CSA already from far away, it looked like they were pointing to the southwest away from the map. Anyways, what were we going to say?
said you need to take a breath.
No breathing for the week. Or breathings for the week. Yep.
there is a lot of blood splats around the CSA artillery. So, in my opinion, I think counter batters for the week.
Yes.
I mean, literally, it doesn't do anything. To be quite honest with you, you may as well just get shot by artillery and just try and shoot as many infantry lines as possible.
Yeah, Union has 3 guns.
It frustrates me.
Union has 3 guns pointing to the center, and they have 3 counter battering. But yeah, no, counter battering doesn't do anything.
I feel like as an artilleryman, they think counter battery does something, which is why they constantly do counter battery.
Right.
And I think it just comes down to the fact that they always get hit with counter battery, so they say like, oh my god, they just wiped us on this cannon. Counter battery's great, let's do that to them. But as an infantry person, it's like counter battery is the most useless thing that you can do. Such a waste of time. You may as well just run up there and shake the hand. Yeah. Sorry, stop ranting now. Carry on.
No, you're fine. I've had longer. No, I mean, infantry is going to decide the game 99 times out of 100, if not 100 times out of 100. So Artie, if anything, needs to support infantry and shoot at infantry. I know the Union can't really shoot towards where the most of the CSA is, but still, maybe just don't have that many guys on artillery then. Yeah, so...
see, the Union Arty just shot into CB and killed a few, but it's made them fall back. That's good. They're now falling back.
They did their job.
They did their job.
Would I have fallen back if I were Corn Brigade? I don't know.
I mean, if you were a member of the Army of Northern Virginia, you would not fall back. Envy knows.
Envy knows.
Knows not to fall back. Nah, yeah, I feel like the Union's kind of, after that first charge, I mean, they did some ticket damage, so they've kind of got time to where they can do a bit of shooting, but they gotta think about what the hell they want to do, because they can't charge the way that they just charged before, because that was atrocious.
I almost wonder if they just charge right up center, even if you cap the point all well. I mean, defenders are up on tickets, so the defenders get no benefits really out of it.
Yeah, honestly, a lot of people have been, a lot of like Union like strategies has been doing that middle push charge, but like not going straight over the hill. Like if you're coming out of that bush area where the Union's at, and you go left of that little hill where point is, because that completely cuts off the entire, like most of the CSA team from being able to shoot you.
Right.
And it gets close. It gets up close and personal.
Force them to come to you, maybe. Oh, especially if you cap point.
Yeah, but what a lot of Union groups do is they run out of that middle bush and then they sit in this tiny defilade just in front of point and just get shot in the side by the rocks and the groups over to the north, and it's just a waste of time.
I see 3330 spammed in a chat right now, which I assume that means they're gonna go. I see move it. 12th Virginia shifting. Yeah.
I see move it. Oh, it's like the same as the last time we did this.
We're so
I
bad.
can't remember what it is you said. We'll have to try and find the clip.
Oh, it was the flagpole. Everyone was going for it or other. Anyways, Union's doing a split charge. They have some of their guys going up center, some of them going to the right side, and the center group cuts to the right. Alright, they're going to be completely shot up the crap, probably. Yeah, anyways, CSA trying to hold the rock, actually reinforcing it this time.
They are holding pretty well, to be fair. They're holding really well, actually. See, I don't understand. What was the whole point of organizing this charge if you've got a large group of your team
just
lined up?
Shooting.
Yeah, like what is 12th VA doing right now? What, are they doing counterbat? Like, is this some SR type shit?
That's a crazy callback. Oh.
No disrespect to Tolgray. I love Tolgray.
That was an amazing moment. That was for for those of you who don't know, it was roulette lane, and when CSA spawn in, if they go left, which they do about 99% of the time, they walk by this white house, which is, I guess you can kind of overview the Union position from there, and Togray and SR were there shooting at the Union artillery, and we figured that out. Well, Killer did, because he was commentating that match.
I think it was my first time solo commentating when you went on your little hiatus.
For college, praise be, and then
I kept your channel running.
That's the only reason why we're successful today.
No royalties. Did the videos, did the podcast. No royalties.
We don't do the podcast anymore.
No, it died pretty quickly.
I'd say it lasted a while.
It took me about half an hour to think of one podcast idea.
Dude, that was the hardest part about it, I think, is just, it's like nothing ever changes with this game, and great, you get an update. I mean,
maybe like a podcast every time there's an update. It's probably...
We have 100 people in the call. We're all going to talk about the update. No rules. Everyone just talk, but...
No quota.
But I think the next update is going to come out at the summer sale, because War of Rights is on sale right now, and they usually do updates at the sales.
I only found this out, like, today, that it was on sale. But it's not the summer sale. This is, like, I think it's called, like, the War Games sale or some shit.
Yep. I was
because, like, just a bunch of guys just started joining my Discord from the community Discord, and I was like, why is there so many new people? And I realized it was on sale.
Oh, it's you, Zach.
They should do sales more often.
We were over there, and then they just
honestly, they should just cut the price, cut it to half price.
No, just $0.
Make it a free to play.
Dude, Hella Loose did it. They did the free weekend, and we were arguing with the devs in the Discord among other things, and we were like, well, maybe you should do something like that. And they said early access games can't go free or do a free weekend.
Early access, 8 years in the running.
I know. Can't believe we're still in early access.
Yeah, one of the new guys that joined me, actually, he said something quite funny. He was like, yeah, I got this game back in alpha. And I was like, what do you mean back in alpha? Still in alpha.
Oh, no. They just took away the little watermark that says alpha on the top right.
Yeah. That's going to be the biggest update War of Rights ever brings. Fuck these 500-man servers and Cav, like, when they change it to beta. Revolutionary.
I wonder what happened to that.
Union's getting tired on right now.
Yeah, they're down what?
Sorry for the language.
Stage? How dare you talk about what we're actually watching here?
This is a 4-child channel.
You should have heard what.
4-child? 4-child?
Co-child? Reporting live.
I feel like the union's doing what you pretty much end up doing every single time your initial plan does not go your way, and they're all just kind of doing random things.
I mean, they're forming a big line and sitting and shooting. I mean, it's a conservative approach. They have the time because they've been aggressive. I mean, in theory, right, over the long run, an attacker would win a shootout, at least I think, because attackers have a larger pool of tickets. Shooting,
if they're good.
True. But I'm assuming that there's so many variables that it's like a 1-to-1 trade in kills and tickets.
It's like, I was explaining to a new guy about oh, not a new guy, but a guy that's just came back to the game, like, that hasn't played in like 9 months, about the new shooting mechanics. And he's like, yeah, but at the event, like, there was still loads of people missing. And I was like, yeah, but that's them genuinely just missing. That wasn't them aiming at you, but then the spread sent it slightly left of you. Like, that's them just being shit at shooting.
I just saw
Which is a thing.
I just saw 3 Union guys roll a cannon forward, and they just did not stop, and just someone standing in front of the cannon just got pushed. Holy Artie.
Just rolling it. Oh.
Yeah, the I-Corps and 12th VA gun, they're just walking right through that 12th VA line. But yeah, I don't know if the shootout is going to change the disparity in tickets a whole lot. I mean, it might. I saw Roulette Lane post shooting update, and CSA was able to shoot down the Union after charging in and losing pretty badly. They were able to shoot Union back down to even. Yeah. You actually have some Union starting to push up the center here.
Like, right now, okay, the CSA is pretty open on point, right? There's not much cover. They're hiding in they're hiding in plain sight. The Union has two cannons, well, 2 manned cannons focusing them, and then 3 cannons shooting back at the Union, at the CSA artillery, which isn't slowing them down whatsoever. Like, if this was one of the events like Boy Howdy, where you have to have like 2 guys in close proximity of the cannon to fire the cannon, then counter battery might work, because if you kill one guy, then that guy's stood there waiting for 30 seconds till you get back. But in this one, you can literally just have 1 guy in every fucking cannon, and it's not gonna do any. It's not gonna do it any like good whatsoever. God, I hate artillery. I'm sorry. I don't hate it.
We're bringing the podcast back. We're gonna bring the polls back.
Every time I do one of these, it turns into a podcast.
I mean, we just happen to watch matches where there's a lot of this. I guess that's.
A lot of just shooting.
There's too much. Who would have thought that there would have been shooting in this game? I thought they would
I
just
don't like
charge.
this flying battle. There's too much bro, there's more charging in UEC nowadays.
Interesting. That's interesting to think about. It would be interesting because I watched them once a couple years ago, and that was one done.
I think you'd enjoy a good UEC. If there's any UEC admins watching this, reinstate Eagle.
I mean, after the last, when I asked to do the zombie event, apparently there was much discussion about it, which was fascinating. Union had taken losses. 25 minutes left.
I put my regiment on the line. ANV will leave UEC if we do not reinstate Eagle. I wouldn't do that.
And
but,
they would and rejoin the Grand Campaign.
Yeah, I'm taking over Grand Campaign. I want my position back.
Even though he's already admin of the server.
Admin.
I thought you were the owner of the server.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say
sorry,
I'm admin.
Miss word.
Honestly, I actually do need to get around doing that, but I need to figure out how this, like, do you know the Discord 2-factor authentication thing works?
Yeah.
See, I don't, and it keeps asking for a code, and I'm like, where do I get a code from?
You download the authenticator app on your phone, and then when you set it up,
I have like 3 authenticator apps on my phone, but none of them have like the Discord on it.
Alright, boys, they're falling back.
That's fascinating. I have the Google Authenticator app, and it has like all my stuff on it.
It's just so frustrating. Why is it going to be so just send me an email or something with a number in it. Like,
your email could be hacked. Who knows?
Whatever happened to just a simple little message, you know?
It's security.
There's an app for everything these days. I feel old.
We're making a BLN app next. It's gonna include. Yeah, I don't know where.
War rights news.
Yeah.
Daily updates.
Yeah, more like
event
monthly
outcomes.
updates. That would be kind of. I see. I thought about doing something similar to that, like making a weekly video, but I'm like, I don't think that many people would watch. I don't know if doing an app or something like that would be interesting at all. I don't know if people would even.
Maybe a
care.
short. You can do a short. Sorry, yeah. A short?
I can help. Let me push it. Let me push it. I can help.
You can do a short and be like, in this week's War of Rights.
They're rolling one of the Union guns up to the center bushes.
Yeah.
This battle is progressing like War of Rights updates.
To be fair, the Union's bringing the ticket battle back, to be fair. They are closing it down a little bit, but I feel like if you're in one of the lines, it's not too bad, because to be fair, doing a long shootout like this isn't actually like, you don't really notice the long pause, like just nothing's happening.
Right.
But like
They're gonna
just watching it, you just kind of
10 seconds.
Yeah, you just kind of like, what? Oh, are they?
Yeah, that's what I see in the chat. You know,
I'm gonna
it's like
line up right in front of the rock and watch them charging.
the spread out. No, it's like I played golf and tennis a while in high school, and it was like I liked playing the sport. It's like playing this game. I like playing the game, but watching it sometimes can be a little bit of a slow. Oh well, though, it's a part of the game. And Union is now charging, and they're doing their split-pronged attack again. What are the center guys going to do this time? They're sitting, taking their shots. It might actually stop. Wow. A lot of CSA that are holding back are now starting to push forward, trying to get their shots off. Union Center now charging forward. A lot of CSA are sitting back.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like if you're one of those CSA regiments, you gotta decide whether or not you want to clear this group in the middle. They're not even charging into anything in the middle, they're just running straight.
We're going to Richmond, boys!
Bypassing
They're trying to get the flag.
They're just chasing the flag down.
Oh, one of them dead. Two of them dead. Oh, Let's Guy froze. They missed.
Oh, they missed.
Oh, it was like 3 missed shots.
Union won on the rocks.
For the moment. Assuming
not very.
CSA have enough guys to push them out.
Why did they even charge at this point? Look at the fucking tickets. CSA lost maybe a third, and Union lost the whole
It's bringing
stage.
them down.
Yeah, but Union lost the whole stage. And CSA lost a third.
It's true.
Because they keep trying to do these fancy like, you charge here, we charge there. Just you're either gonna, if you're gonna charge, just full send it.
Yep, all go down the same
Balls to the wall.
If the defenders were like outnumbered, then maybe doing something fancy like that might be a little neat. But
oh, look at that one flag running away.
The Union or CSA?
Yeah.
There's
Union.
3 of them. Oh, one of them dead. 2 of them dead.
2 of them dead.
Can Poke Jew make it out?
Poke Jew. Poke Jew survived. Of course.
Uh-oh. Boggs might get him, though. From 5th VA.
I'm in gray and you're a hateful dumbass.
Oh, God.
Oh!
No! Don't touch
Good old
me.
little shot there from
Sturban.
From Sturban.
Okay, we're good. Thank God.
Bourbon?
Some of these usernames, you wonder how people come up with their usernames sometimes.
Yeah, like Asgardian Eagle.
Yeah.
Asgardian.
Yeah.
When did you become an
Oh,
Asgardian?
Zaps are speaking.
Of this battle, a victory shall be ours.
Praise Zap.
He was at the end of his speech. I only got the end of it. It was beautiful. What was it? No, so I'm an Eagle Scout for Boy Scouts, so there's that, which is where the Eagle part comes from. And then Asgardian, it's because the soldiers of Asgard with like Thor and stuff from the Marvel movies looked really cool. And there we go.
Oh, Agrippa just missed a point-blank shot at the Union eye.
No way.
Now he's running
Is
out
he-
of bounds.
Is he? Oh, is someone? Robinson's chasing him down. There's a couple of Agrippas in 3rd California. Yeah, there's 2 of them there. You got Agrippa, and then Mozilla. Mozilla's the GOAT.
Yeah, they literally look how many dead Union artillerymen that they just the Union army just keeps trying to charge them.
Now that's why the Union's down a whole morale stage. No
Yep.
other reason.
Blame Artie.
Yeah. Honestly, the whole Union team should just go Artie.
Oh. Does the Union army have shots on that rock set yet? It's only took them half a game. They might.
I don't know. You know, you would think for the amount of time artillery's been out in this game that at least regiments would get shots close to where their opponents are. Like, that was an okay shot from CSA a second ago in the Union line.
Killed one guy.
So true! So I don't know, I think they need to buff Artie. A little bit. Just
The Union has given up on their right flank. Oh no, they haven't. They're moving back. They're going for point now, I guess.
Is that the... Who's that? 10th Tennessee, the Cav here for Union pushing up on their own.
Oh, Major Knight. What a guy.
Don't fight uphill, me boy.
He hasn't got a hat on. His hair is greasy.
Dude, that's so weird looking at character models without their hats.
Aim for their belly button. Give him hell. Give
Man,
him
they're
hell.
just getting shot up right now, which I'm
What
surprised. They're all
what the hell
crouching
was the
too.
point in that?
I mean, they're gonna get... Oh, here comes some more Union. I-Corps is moving up behind them.
They were the catalyst. They started it.
Loaded this. Why did it click? Come on, boys.
Is it still where if you pick up a flag from another company, you change to that company?
Yes, but I don't believe it happens with the specialty units.
Stay standing, boys. Stay standing. Stay
Interesting.
standing.
Because I just had a random, because I just saw an I-Corps guy infantry
Stand up,
pick up
Jake.
one of the Tennessee CAF flags, and she just died. That'd be really funny if you picked up the flag and your whole uniform changed.
When you're
They
crossing
can't
the
keep me
line.
dead.
It's like just
I got the flag.
transformed.
Just transform into that.
Union is
JD, yeah, they're pushing up. MB,
yeah.
you know, they're listening to you. Look at that. Maybe. I mean, that's a natural decay on point as of now. You got some I-Corps guys. First Georgia pushing up. Actually, 6th Georgia. And they are...
Yeah, but they gotta be careful not to cap
Ninjas there,
point.
though. Pistol out.
They do not want to cap point. Oh, dodges one.
Trash talk and the
Oh.
headshot.
Oh, and the
Oh.
team kill
They got team killed?
by Billy Bob.
Oh. With that
I'm watching
headshot,
them
you
reload
ninjas should just
too.
play CSGO. Some may say PUBG as
Yeah.
well.
I don't know why they're capping point because they're gonna get last standard if they cap point.
Lights down.
I mean, yeah, it's a fair point.
They don't need to slow the. They don't really need to slow the clock down at this point. Like they've got them
They got plenty of time.
taking losses. 15 minutes left.
Yeah, you just
You
gotta
just have to
knock on the
put them all-
braking, and then you can rush up
Yeah.
and charge the point. But I mean, we'll
If
see.
I
What
was the
happens.
CSA, well, I don't know why they're even trying to stop the cap at this point.
Oh boy, here they come.
They've kind of just like opened themselves up to getting shot by the Union.
My CSA already shot.
Where's the Union artillery?
Nowhere to be seen. They're gonna overshoot in 3,
Oh, they're all still aiming.
1.5.
Oh, hold on. Oh, one's priming. One's
Uh-oh.
priming.
This better be the greatest already shot ever. That was canister, and it was short.
And
Might have gotten a guy.
hold on. Wait, who fired that cannon? He got a team kill.
That's crazy. So
All the hype in order to just kill a friend.
CSA hold the point, which I mean, I don't know. I don't really know if anything's gonna impact CSA's chance of winning at this point. I mean,
Yeah.
either this is going to continue as is and Union's going to hit final push and CSA will have enough tickets to hold, or Union caps and they push them to the last stand. There's a Union already shot that overshot across the whole map. It broke the snake fence to the northeast.
Oh, look at that. That's strategic. Now that was a clear. There's a clear hole to Richmond.
CSA really like to hold that position actually.
Yeah. There's a lot going on in chat right now with the generals. We can break them and try to cap, and Knight is recommending that the right side advance for an open field while the center holds.
If they were outnumbered, that might work. I mean, the Union's done that twice, and that hasn't worked. Center ain't holding nothing.
The center is currently crumbling, actually, as we talk.
For the CSA? I
No,
mean,
for the Union.
oh.
They're all falling back in shroves right now.
Well, there's a couple of jam things down there. CSA already. Oh.
There's some CSA skirms charging down the right flank, trying to kill Fat Man. Oh, Fat Man dies. And the artillery did a great job there, killing one CSA
Oh,
skirmisher.
officer missed the point blank shot on Agrippa. Agrippa kills him, but the privates
Yeah,
come in
you
and
see
stab.
that? You see that artillery cannon that's like aimed towards that fence, right where these guys are firing.
What gun are you talking about? Union gun?
Yeah. Where all those artillery guys are charging, there's a cannon that's aimed at that fence. So there's artillerymen who are prioritizing their time, aiming a cannon to kill 3 skirms.
You see that half stone wall that Joshua's by for I-Corps? Like,
Yeah.
Is that gap in the wall normally there?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Or did Artie can't break that? I'm just kind of confused why there's a gap. Oh, there's multiple of them.
I mean, look, yeah, there's loads. There's loads of holes. It's a holy wall, man.
wow.
Blessed by the Pope. It's a holy wall.
We need a war.
Oh, the
right
Union has
sniper.
given up, and they're now spreading out to the right again.
They've got 12. Well, they're about to hit final push, so that black timer's going to drop. Honestly, any charge they do is going to hit CSA down the braking, so they might as well charge now.
Before, yeah. See, I always try and charge before final push so that we can get more than 2 charges in final push. I mean, Sergeant Major Rock has given up. He's charging the Union on the right flank. Oh, they missed.
Oh!
Oh, there we go.
Italian salami got him. Right side charge, 11:30. Here we go.
Oh, it's in chat.
And here they go.
Oh, the CSA is in disarray right now.
Yeah. Ah, yes, the disarray of the CSA all formed up.
Oh, they're doing a split charge
3.5 minutes. I mean, yeah, maybe they're just trying to draw a lot of CSA over here. This is more of a distraction, and meanwhile they'll take the point. But a lot of the CSA are charging center. Union win the rocks, but again, most CSA focused on
the Union
point.
might win the right side, actually.
Yeah, they are, because most CSA is collapsing center, as they should. Pistols going off for Union on point. CSA at breaking. If Union take it, they win.
The rest
Dude,
of
if they
CSA
pull
is
this
coming.
off.
Oh, bro. You know...
Here come more CSA. Still going in Union's favor. More Union on the right, collapsing in. A lot of CSA on the right moving over. Points starting to go back, though, in CSA's favor. And Union's got to watch for their flags. If they lose their flags, it's definitely Joe over.
They've lost their flags. Oh, he's running. Oh, he's running.
It's not a... I don't know. I guess it wasn't a terrible idea.
Why is the flag standing still? Why...
If you are ever retreating with a flag, do not ever stop and turn around to see if you are okay. Keep running until you see friendlies in front of you. Because 99% of the time, you're not safe and you're just going to die. Union already there. Uh-oh, help, I'm lost. No. And he died. But yeah, 2 minutes left. Union's down. 2 flags. You still have a couple Union guys actually on point. Some pistol guys up. Oh, Artie! It's Artie! Oh my goodness.
Be hilarious if they manage to cap.
They're not going to... There's no way. A lot of CSA
Oh, but it would be hilarious though. Because it was only half. It was half blue, so. To be fair, if the Union actually run, they'll make it to point at the same time the CSA do, and both teams will not have reloads or bayonets.
CSA is going to get there by like 5 seconds. That's actually wild.
Yeah, but the majority.
That's true. All CSA flags up on
the
point.
Union has pistols.
Union's got to get their flags though. They're charged. They've got 2 of them so far.
You're on point here. You're on point here. Get bayonet on.
CSA already getting a shot in there. Union already overshooting. Also undershooting and team killing. Union's got all their flags. Most guys cutting center. You got some going on the outside. That's the pistols trying to hit the CSA coming in from their main spawn. 1 minute left.
It all comes down to this.
Union should have a little advantage with those pistols, though. Point still being held by CSA. They can afford as many ticket losses they can take. And CSA starting to push out Union here.
Yeah.
30 seconds. Killer, your thoughts for the round as it looks like CSA is going to take this.
Yeah, I think most of Union's charges were a bit
nice shot,
spread
CSA
out.
already. How many team kills?
4.
Nice.
A lot of their charges were spread out and they weren't like very consolidated. They had times and stuff, but I think if they had all charged as a group and not splintered, like, you know, they would have done a lot better. I don't think they charged that rock set on the right with their whole team once as a big group. It was all spread out charges and shit. Yeah, CSA did a good job holding. It was very, very fulfilling to watch. Fulfilling?
Fulfilling, but...
Fulfilling.
Yeah.
It was very filling.
Just like a good hearty meal.
Good steak.
So, yeah, I mean, good job, CSA. there's not a whole lot they have to do, and they did everything right. They just responded where Union went, and they held them well. I agree with Killer. Union charged in very spread out, and then they tried doing the two-prong stuff, which CSA just held that perfectly fine. They can defeat in detail and react quickly. Shootout might have been working a little bit for Union, and maybe they should have done that for longer, but regardless, it is what it is in the end. I mean, those tiny things in the charges, like Union being spread out, that can really change stuff. Because by the end of the match, CSA was nearly in last stand, right? If things are even a little closer, right, CSA might hit last stand sooner and Union might be able to take it. Regardless, good first round. We'll see you all for stream in the second round. And here we are with our second round for stream. So it is Conquest. Brief overview. There's 3 flag pulls. Everyone's trying to capture the points. If you have a majority of the points, you start dealing a ticket drain on your opponent. If you're up by 1 flag, you're dealing 1 flag pull's worth. If you're up 2 flag pulls, you deal 2 flag pulls worth. If each side has 1 capture, they cancel each other out, so no one's losing any tickets from that. But that's the gist of it. Remember, the sides did switch, as did our frontline reporters, and also 5th VA. They bounced over to the other team that they weren't on to help with that. And speaking of that, imbalance is dang near perfect right now with a server pop of 294. Artillery-wise, Union has 2, CSA has 8. So our infantry imbalance is 6 in favor of the Union side, which artillery shouldn't have too big of an impact because they're all off on their own. So poor CSA artillery is about to be ran through. Anyways, Killer, you got any thoughts about strategy on Forest Stream?
Welcome back to Strats with Killer. Yeah, so obviously the CSA has a nice easy A point. Union has a nice easy B point. The C point is kind of like the midpoint, quote unquote, but really it isn't. Like, you'll see there's loads of different strats on this map, like, especially from a Union point of view, because CSA is kind of basic, just A, C, but it's the Union that obviously needs to decide whether or not they want to push C, which can be really tough to take if the CSA is dug in deep. A lot of Union groups now, which, as you can see right now, have decided to go for a cheeky A push, which is a bit unorthodox on most Conquest maps because it's so close to the other team's spawn, but it does, you know, every second counts with 2 flags, so they've just got to make sure that they get the flag up and get it, you know, get the clock ticking, get the tickets ticking, and it always messes up the CSA's formation when that does happen.
Yeah, I'd agree. I'd agree. Union should fight over the A and B point, even though it's close to CSA spawn. That C point it's so far away from Union spawn that it's just a clear CSA bias, and you thought these game modes were fair. Anyways, Union's starting to engage in CSA. JD being hit, really just overrun by the Union line. They were warned by an artilleryman, but you can't really see much in the wood line. So they get ran through pretty quickly. Flag does get out. Nice play from Tactical Potato there. Got more JD and MSG holding back on the A point. CSA is notifying the chat of the situation. And Union should be able to get this A point pretty quickly. You got Nitro here. The password of the server, actually.
So you'll notice CSA is now rushing back over to this flank. There is the option where CSA can go for B point and kind of turn the tide on them a bit, but that's a bit of a risky play because you don't know how much they have at B. So yeah, CSA is rushing back over, and what it does pretty much is if Union wins here and they manage to completely wipe this CSA counter push at A point, that opens up C point, so then they can go to the original B and C play instead of having to hold right outside of CSA spawn.
Very true. I'm surprised CSA doesn't send like even one small to medium-sized group over to B to see if it's uncontested, which there's not a whole lot of Union there.
There's a Rambo going over there.
He can decap the point on his own. Kidding.
It's not better.
You need at least 3 people. You got to be in skirmishing to do that. Anyways, 10th US first CSA group to push up. CSA does have 1 flag down right now. But Union's up by a flagpole. They're dealing 1 flagpole's worth of ticket loss on the CSA. And 10th US is going to go in on the banners here. Iron Brigade showing up for Union side as well. You got I Corps pushing up for the CSA side. A little spread out from CSA though, and it's allowing the Union to kind of hold their line, defeat in detail, or adjust accordingly.
Watch out, watch out, watch out.
Which you have, what was that, 12th VA and 10th Tennessee behind the 10th US, who are now pushing up, and some are charging in / getting close, some are just sitting back though and shooting.
To the left, to the left, to the left.
Conquest is much more fitting for these larger pop servers in my opinion.
Yeah.
Sucks too, because when you go back to the Kickstarter for War of Rights, how many years ago was that? Like 10? I don't know. Anyways,
Yeah, that's right.
yeah. The Kickstarter video, they talked about a brigade mode in the Kickstarter video. But now skirmish is the brigade mode. It's so sad. And someone is playing a fun game by me. I haven't seen that game since I was in high school. And Union actually held that pretty well. CSA didn't all go in together per se. They were a little spread out, which I guess communication and everything can just kind of break down in the wood line. I mean, you still have I Corps here, who's by the stream that spawns out of nothing. Have you ever noticed that, Killer?
Yeah, where's the stream? Wait, where's the stream start?
It just starts out of nothing.
It starts from really wet ground. It's like, if you look at it, it's
Yeah,
just a bog, and then all of a sudden there's a stream.
The greatest.
And then the stream just ends at nothing too.
I know, it's weird looking also at that. Actually, you have a group, you know, great that you pointed that out, because you have a Union group over here.
No, the stream goes into the river.
Yeah, it does, but if you go at the end point, it's two different things. Like, the stream is moving really, really fast, and then there's just a line, and there's just the creek, and it's just really slow moving. Like, something you would never notice in game. Playing. But, oh, there's another line there. But yeah, you got the 5th New Hampshire going around to potentially decap the C point. You do have a CSA flag here. Meanwhile, back at A, you have a CSA group kind of going out towards CSA artillery. I don't know if they're going to try to flank in at A. You got a lot coming out of Maine. CSA have picked up all their down flags. But if 5th New Hampshire successfully gets that C point, Union can have a huge start here. Especially, I don't know how long they're going to be able to hold this A point with CSA main spawn being so close.
Oh, why is there a small group at C anyway?
For CSA with a flag? I don't know.
Yeah. Oh my god, that guy just missed. Hudson, bro. He missed from like 20 yards away.
Got
Yeah, why are they just standing? Why are they just standing in the open?
JD, that group trying to go around for CSA artillery, is charging into the whole Union team on their own from the rear, which they do surprise a little bit, but they kind of don't do a whole lot on the bottom side. 12th VA went in as well. They wiped, looks like, Corn Brigade and got a flag. 10th US moving up behind with some I Corps guys as well, and they're starting to get onto the A point itself. CSA is going to hit engaged in a second.
And more Union though. First Delaware. Looks like they're going to start heading over towards
C point?
C point.
It's not a bad idea for Union if they start losing this, which they are. Just, you don't want to lose your flags over here, so just push towards C and take that point, and you have the flagpole lead again. Obviously, they're not going to know how bad of a situation they're in, but I assume there's some communication going on in the chat. But it looks like the Union doesn't fall back completely. The last Union group, there's a couple of Banners guys and 5th North Carolina. And they're going to get wiped. C point, though, you got this little two-pronged attack. A mix of groups, actually. It looks like the Banners and 1st Delaware went down.
Yeah.
And then the 5th New Hampshire, whether intentional or not, they collapse in on the CSA there and get a flag
And they lost
down.
the flag. CSA is moving over there though. First Corps is starting to head down.
It'd be fun to do a little Hunger Games video in that woods.
War of Rights Hunger Games.
Yeah, we're just gonna... We got War of Rights GeoGuessr. We got Mythbusters. What do we get next?
Call me Mockingjay, because I'm about to ride this wave. Woo woo! Ooh, there's a little charge going on right now.
Where?
Oh, Delaware just got flanked.
By 6 Georgia
Third
MJ.
corps missing. Fifth corps, fist corps, I just called them.
Wow.
First corps. I can
I didn't know
neither
that was
say
a
nor
number.
deny if first corps do fisting. But anyway, first corps.
They get the
Cleared
decap.
out some Delaware. Some Delaware.
Why are these Union guys not capping? I thought they had a flag, or do they not?
I don't think
they do.
They do?
Hateful's running it
Why
out.
do they do? Well, he's taking his time.
Anyways, zooming out, you got a lot of CSA in the woods. Some are going out to CSA Arty, where you do have Union right now. I don't know if they're trying to make a B push, which JD runs to the Arty and cuts back into the woods. Meanwhile, Howie here from 5th Virginia is trying to take back his guns. Meanwhile, he's outnumbered by a little bit. Floof is with him as well. Oh my goodness, rip Howie. Oh my goodness, his hand is out of his wrist. And
Well, the
Floof
question
runs
for
away.
Union is, do they continue to go towards A, or do they start going to C?
They're down 2 flags at A right now. You have
Yeah.
pockets of CSA on it. I feel like you have to go for A for the sake of those flags. You can't sit out of the fight in this game mode. I mean, I guess it depends how long Union holds C, which, I mean, you do have some CSA contesting with I-Corps, some 12th VA as well. You got some more CSA moving down, but actually, you do have a large group heading towards that B point. CSA might be going for a triple cap here,
Oh, wow.
which, with Union having 2 flags down, it might not be a bad time to do it, whether intentional or not. JD is pushing that way right now, and the Union group holding the point with a flag is 8th Ohio. So,
It's just the remaining CSA guys at A need to hold.
against, yeah, that Union
And there's
push.
currently there's not a lot of guys at A point right now.
Union can hold C, though. They've got even, maybe not even numbers in a second. CSA hitting some Union moving through the corn here. It's some more 8th Ohio guys are in a melee with 12th Virginia.
But it's just another one of them things where it's like CSA taking B is going to end up having to pull some more guys off either the A push or the C defense to go back to it with a flag that they currently don't have.
And CSA lose that flag at C, but they do have a group of guys dive bombing the point to start the decap. Walrus picks the flag back up from 12th VA, and CSA line is at least holding. And
If they charged, they'd wipe that.
there's been a multitude of charging here. CSA won initially, then Union kind of pushed them back, and CSA with Diefendorf's got a flag on the C point, and looks like Union's still trying to move on A, but Union doesn't severely outnumber the CSA there. Meanwhile, JD's on B, decapping, and you got a Union group moving here over here. I will note, if CSA does cap all 3 points, they'll deal 3 flagpoles worth of damage, but more importantly, a counterattack will start. And Union at that moment will have 3 minutes to either take a point back or neutralize 2 of the points. They have to do that, or else the game will over when the gold timer hits 0. So, Union and
Charge on A point.
he also got charge at B. 30th Ohio's moving over against JD.
The 10th US just tried to charge in to 5th NC. Oh no, it's IB. CSA is almost wiped at A point.
Are they?
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
that's
Union's
actually
almost
close.
wiped at C point.
Union, though, is about to hold off JD and at the B point. That's the one thing that's great about Conquest. There's always something happening, which might not be the greatest thing for, you know, a spectating perspective. Hard to cover everything, but that's what it is. Yeah, JD is slowly getting beat out here. They need to retreat with that flag. They got 3 guys left. It looks like you got charging on the A point right now. IB's starting to decap there. 10th Tennessee is trying to hold, with CQB and 5th North Carolina providing some covering fire for that decap.
20 in this bush, my goodness. Fishing a barrel over here. What are y'all doing?
And for a map that's historically gone CSA's way, Union's putting up a heck of a fight. And so it looks like CSA are down a flag at B. No one has any of the points capped right now. CSA is capping C. They've won also at the C point. Union flag bearer is trying to run out, which if he runs into the water, he should be out of bounds. Which I don't know if he realizes he's out by his own. So anyway, CSA gets C. Union about to get A and B, and Union's going to start that ticket drain again off the CSA. And I wonder what JD does since they don't have their flag. that flag is down at the farthest point away from their spawn. I see some people asking why people are going to B point on the CSA side, saying don't ever go to B. I mean, it was unsuccessful, but imagine if it had worked. I don't know. It did really spread the CSA thin there, though, with one of the larger groups for CSA, and it allowed Union to, you know, get A and B. I guess Union did hold B because 30th Ohio was informed and they went over there. But
in the Union chat right now, they're talking about going back to A point.
they already got it.
Which could be, but could be the play. However, I think by the time most of this Union team gets to A, this group on A might already be wiped because they're about to get completely surrounded from like 3 sides.
Yeah, you got CSA moving up from the C point. JD's moving off to the side. I don't know if they're going to be. Their flag is down, so if they die, they don't come back. So it's going to kind of be a race to the A point here. Union's, again, that flag is going to deal more ticket loss to your team than anything else in this game. So Union's got to die on that point. Hold it for as long as they can. CSA, though, getting closer and closer, going to drop to taking losses first. Again, Union's doing a phenomenal job so far. Historically biased CSA map. JD charging into the Union right side again.
Okay, don't kill me. Don't kill me, though. Don't kill me, though. I'm a friendly. Don't shoot me.
And
Oh, here comes the surround and pound.
Somewhere to our right.
You do have a small group as well going back around. I'm guessing it's 5th New Hampshire. But the CSA has learned, and 12th VA is waiting for them
at the C point.
at the C point.
Yeah. Looks like there's a downed Union flag by 12th VA as well.
Yeah.
10th US charging into the A point. Union's about to get sweeped off and probably lose a flag here.
But there's more Union coming in.
Did Flores just get a team kill? I want to confirm on that.
Nope.
Oh, it looked like it. Unfortunate. Here comes 30th Ohio, though, onto the A point. About 2 minutes too late to help their teammates who are now dead, but they might be able to get that flag out potentially.
They've all run over the flag. Oh, there's one. Edie.
Oh, the Fears got him. There was a...
Oh, Fear's going crazy.
Here comes Dale, though. Oh, rip Dale.
Oh, damn it, Dale.
I was watching a Hagerstown, I think. Yeah, that was Boy Howdy last night. And there was a CSA down flag on that hill that the Union likes to go up on the Union right. And a skirmisher group of 5 ran up, charged some from CSA, ran up, charged some artillery guys. So they walked over the flag to charge the Union arty, got their kills, walked back out over the flag and didn't pick it up.
Who was it?
Get ready.
1st North Carolina. Sharpshooters.
I don't know who that is, but
Terrible.
Ayo, go with
The Chinese, right? That's who they are?
Yeah.
Don't hit me.
I am Siamese, if you please.
All right, boy,
type
this
shit.
is
What?
the 12th VA
Oh, we
line,
got a
10.
small, you know, like that, the little cats. What's that show?
Don't hit us.
I don't know.
I am Siamese. If you, I just think it's rhymes with Chinese.
Ah. Well, I mean,
I thought they were the Chinese. It's first since. Yeah, wait, yeah, was it the
should
Chinese?
be. I don't have.
I think it is the Chinese.
What time is it for them? It has to be
Early,
morning
early.
for them.
Yeah,
it's like
the
the Asian events
10.
for us.
it's
NA
like 10
people.
a.m.
Yeah, it's wild to think about that they have their Asian events at like 8, 9 a.m. in the morning, at least for me.
2 Union guys are luring C Point right now.
Oh, CSA sees them though. They're gunning in.
Oh,
is-
one of them just got killed. Oh.
Get off, son of a bitch.
Oh, confused
missed!
medic.
That ain't right.
Stop
You're
the
gonna
flag
have to take that to your grave.
Oh.
Yeah,
Oh.
was it that
Bro.
much of a worthy of attempt?
I
I can't
almost.
believe he missed that.
I
he
almost
missed
wish
that
they
shot.
got the decap was almost earned because of that missed shot.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not
Unfortunate.
If he'd missed that shot and they decaps and they don't have a flag over there to capture it back,
That would have been hilarious.
that would have been. And then they lost by like an inch of tickets,
Get him, Nutty.
just to top it all off.
So, anyways, this is what I would expect with this map. Anyways, you got a lot of CSA setting up defenses in the woods, kind of facing where Union has traditionally, at least so far this round, has gone through the woods.
They've all left the point though.
Yeah, the banners is just kind of they have a free ride right to the point.
Twin
CSA
banners is just waltzed onto the point.
they're trying to do this great movement, which it's funny watching from, or maybe they're going to C, I don't know, but it's funny because there's not a whole lot of CSA there that can really stop them. Actually, I think they're going to the C point. Maybe? Oh.
He's just doing a big whiting flank.
They're doing a tour of that stream there.
Zapstar's giving them a guided tour on where the stream starts.
That would go, dude. Gettysburg
how
tour
tributaries
by
are made.
Zapstar would go hard.
Lot 'em up. Independent fire, boys. Independent
You
fire.
didn't say that.
Anyways,
word.
CSA have pushed up to that wood line on CSA artillery. They're engaging with Union who are on the caissons. The banners are still moving further out.
Some CQB guy in chat has just said, enemy reinforcements are being depleted. Keep it up. Sounds like such a Total War, like...
I was gonna say Battlefield 1.
do you know like a Total War when you get like that little guy that pops up in the corner?
I haven't played that game in a long time. I have a recording of it when I first joined IVB. Oh, you got some CSA charging out to Union. Yeah, I-Corps is charging out on the Union on artillery, on the CSA arty. They're going in by themselves. Looks like some more are starting to move out though. Not a little...
Oh, there's more and more
It is-
CSA coming in from the right.
This looks like more of last round with the charges we saw from Union.
But looks like JD has joined them. Oh, and 10th US.
Everyone's just trickling forward at their own pace.
But Twin Banners. Bro, he's done a fucking circle around the flag.
It's wide open. Oh, I mean, they don't know that, but also it's like, oh, this kind of hurts. This is funny. Oh, they're gonna go help their teammates. What good lads. No, when I first joined IVB, we did a 4v4 Empire Total War, and as a joke, it was Collector, Sevi, Drake, and I. And Collector, I think, what was it? 2 of them went all infantry. Someone did all arty, and I was all cav. And we played our game, and we barely won. It was the greatest experience I've had playing that game, and I have a recording of it too.
Get in there, boys. Get in there. Get in there, boys. Get in there, boys.
And they're charging.
I'm out of stamina. I'm not a threat.
Brace it, boys, brace. Left, enemies.
This is such... Despite this being very funny, that was a huge opportunity missed by the banners. I don't know what they saw. Maybe there's something in the chat to signify that, what was going on, but
I'm telling you, there was something in the water. There was something in the creek.
they hit the creek and for the script.
There's a CSA Rambo all the way off to the northeast.
Oh, well.
Like,
I just realized the CSA RD
Sorry, I'm friendly.
is all set up in a big line. Like they made a wall with the caissons and one of the guns. And the banners actually
why
won
did
that.
you do that? Oh yeah, look at that.
Anyways,
They did
what
win.
is that guy doing to the northeast? He's gonna go take a
I
swim.
don't know. Did you just jump in the river?
No, he's still alive. Oler. Oh, he's a drummer boy. Oh, never mind. I saw his side thing. It's like a little backpack.
Wait, is he?
You can't.
He's artillery.
Yeah.
What's he doing?
He's got shoes too.
Are there artillery trying to shoot at B point or something?
CSA artillery's
Like,
ran through.
stopping?
Anyways, looks like you
Mad
do
smart.
have down. I think that's a CSA flag on the CSA RD. CSA RD is a sight to behold. And now the banners are pushing to the A point. You got some I-Corps guys running behind them to pick up a down CSA flag. Someone might have seen them. CSA still down on tickets though, but they have plenty of time to take this
Oh,
back.
someone's charging B point again.
Uh-oh. Who is it?
I think it might be 12.
Well, look at that.
Yeah.
CSA chat is spamming A. As
Oh, 8th Ohio is here.
yeah, banners, at least for the moment, are winning on A. A lot of CSA are moving in, though. Meanwhile, yeah, as you mentioned, B point, 8th Ohio, and then you said 10th Tennessee's here, too. And 12th VA, it's a mix. And those guys just back off right away. I don't know if they're going to hold, but A point, CSA are about to run through the banners, and Bus is leading them to the C point again. At least trying. He might have gotten out a little late. Oh, never mind. He's stopping.
12 VA stopped their charge, but now they're just here.
One round.
What a game. Fighting on all fronts.
This is truly a
Oh.
War of Rights game.
30th Ohio is now running back to B.
Dude, no one make a decision. Union's wiped at A. I thought they lost a flag, but it's still up somehow. There's like 3 of them left. Got a lot of Union moving up through CSA RD. You got some gunning it back to the B point, going for a flank again. Yeah, it's 30th Ohio, as you just mentioned. Second time they're doing this. Does CSA see him? I don't think so.
Oh,
They don't see him. Officers' binos are towards the B point.
they're
And
getting tapped in the tushy.
by the time they say brace left, they're all dead. This is Burnside's bridge. Back in the golden days when we would fight over that stone wall.
Goofy? We'll just call him Dong. We'll call him Dong. Dong is still alive.
Got some charging near the C point. 5th New Hampshire is getting some shots off with some 12th VA guys. A lot of mini skirmishing going on throughout the map, which is fascinating to see. You got 2 of the
Oh,
Union
God.
guys at C.
Oh, there we go. At least 12 VA kept their flag back. However, their flag is currently standing right in front of 5th New Hampshire.
You can take a bullet.
I don't even think they knew they were there, because...
They're just...
Nope, they didn't.
This is... the latter half of this round, it feels like a lot's been going on, but nothing's been going on at the same time.
Yeah,
It's
like,
really
there's been
weird.
fighting everywhere but the point.
I know.
Yeah, it's... I don't know, it's weird. I mean, the ticket gap's getting closer. It's about a fourth of a stage, but
Yeah.
Union's still ahead. Union does got to change something soon, though, or else it's going to
Well,
probably be a
there's a big
CSA
charge
victory at this rate.
About to happen in the forest.
Doing a good job, Articus.
Looks like IB.
IB, yeah, with 2nd Wisconsin, who aren't in Iron Brigade, but are good friends.
Right. Open fire.
Flag west. Flag west.
Great friends, the best of friends.
Don't fight against good friends, me boys. Just like you don't fight up me hill, me boys. Anyways, JD's charging into the
my
that
hell. Whoa.
forced stream.
CQB just got destroyed.
Come here, you cocksuckers.
And IB holds against that. You got more charging here in the center of the. Oh yeah, it's CQB.
Oh, sorry.
They're kind of holding. Goondog's running up though.
No facts allowed. Sorry, no facts allowed.
And
Goodbye. No facts allowed.
Goondog is going for Z-Bades.
Here comes 30th.
Uh-oh, Goondog with the kill. Holly sees Goondog and rip Goondog.
Further southwest.
The team kills right now are immense.
How many?
Well, in that little forest clash, there was about 15.
Jeez. And now Union's making a charge on the point directly. I think it's 30th Ohio, who went from the B point over here. Both sides in breaking now. And never mind. 10th US NB went up the rear side, and they wiped any Union that was there.
With the time left on the clock,
CS
it's
gonna win.
very what's the word? It's not impossible, but a draw is very unlikely. One side is definitely gonna win it.
Guys, I'd rally.
With 12 minutes left, well, 13 minutes left. I'm breaking.
I saw
And at the minute, it looks like it's gonna be CSA that wins.
Was it War of Brothers? Where last Sunday was Last Stand, Last
Oh, when we
Stand?
clutched it.
Yeah, that was wild.
We clutched it right at the end.
United infantry, we move towards Charlie. All units.
That was
Union's
us.
moving to C.
We just retreated straight back to the A point.
And push towards Charlie.
Yeah, no, that makes Union just kind of had a brain fart at the end of the round. Or I don't know if they didn't realize what.
Yeah, I don't know.
That they need to charge the CSA. They just sat up there for a while, which I don't know if they would have reached you regardless, but they didn't try, or at least a good portion of the team didn't try. Anyways, Union is making their way towards the C
Downtown.
point. I was going to
Oh,
say
sorry.
that, but they're not going downtown, so you can't say that.
USA is making the way upstream.
But don't fight uphill, me boys. Fight downstream.
Don't fight upstream. Fight downstream. Oh, big push towards C. Yeah, look at that.
Mass Union movement. It's almost
Big plays.
It's almost fun to just zoom up really high in the sky and just watch, like, spam right click and see all the flags move.
I've been doing that most of the game.
Yeah, I don't blame you there. It's honestly the easiest way to tell what's going on. That's what we'll have. So we have the two frontline views. We'll just take up another portion of the screen and just have someone spamming right click.
Instead of a cool commentator, it's literally just someone that just stays in the sky and just keeps looking and looking around.
When I did a Hell Let Loose broadcast once, and I joined someone who had been doing it for a while, and I was like their fourth co-commentator, which that was interesting. But he had his main view, and then every once in a while he would cut to both of our views at the same time, because I was spectating too, and we'd both hit the tab screen on the same side, because I guess each side sees different things when you hold the map button right, which makes sense. So that was a little interesting. I wonder if that VOD is still out there somewhere. The most talking
Union's making big plays.
Big plays. Just like this big commentary. Yeah, they're all
Just
pushing.
like this big. Yeah. Why did it go quiet?
Exactly. Union's pushing. Yeah, they're going around the far side, trying to do a little end around group on the CSA. We're here, I-Corps, and Sussy Brigade's hitting that on the head. You got more Union a little further behind, which they need to move up and get into action. You can see Union's already paying the price for being down a flagpole going into breaking. They're down a fourth stage.
The small 8th Ohio group. That's probably going to try and push the point. Or as you like to call it, there's a schmaltmaul.
There it is. There
it is. I got it in.
Back. Anyways, you got the more Union pushing in. The more Union pushing in.
CSA is charging with schmaltmaul.
That's going to be a compilation someday. 30th Ohio Charging through a lot of flags down near C, and it looks like 2 of them are... Sorry, 2
Both might be
CSA flags? I can't tell who this down... I think it's Union flag who's down still. But nobody's picking it up.
Oh, the blue one?
Oh, there they
Yeah.
go. Les Deluxe picked it up. So yeah, Union's got 2 flags there. A couple CSA guys left, but Union should have the C point. There is a down flag, though, to the northeast. Which that has to be a CSA flag. It's 2 light blue. 10th? Never mind, it's a Union flag. 10th U.S. Regulars. Alright.
Wow, you don't know what the 10th U.S. flag is?
I don't know what the flags are.
Did you not study history?
When you open up War of Rights for the first time, Bradley should just do an introduction of every single flag.
I know.
Not a
The
tutorial.
first time you load into that regiment in the drill camp.
Yeah.
It's like, this is the flag. This is the history.
It's like George Creasy doing a little commentary every time you switch. It's like you switch roles in your regiment. The officer does X, Y, Z.
It's like in Warhammer when you're selecting a faction for a campaign, you click on it and it like starts reading you like the law.
Yeah. I wonder if the devs have builds of War of Rights from a couple years ago. Surely they have a build. It'd be nice to have it and like play War of Rights.
When are we getting War of Rights themed PC skins?
PC skins?
Skins.
It's like Butler, Pennsylvania all over.
Like, I don't know what it's called. Skeletons.
Beautiful, beautiful. All right, boys.
Is that what they're called?
I don't know what you're talking about.
You know your PC?
Yeah.
Yeah,
you're saying-
like
the outside
box,
of it?
the case.
Oh. War of Rights.
Yeah. War of Rights themed cases.
That'd be interesting. It'd just be a flag of any regiment that you want.
Yeah, I don't know how I'd feel if someone came into my bedroom and saw a Confederate flag on the side of my PC. I had it up on my wall for about a week, and I was like, yeah, I can't have this.
My freshman year of college was in a breakout room for a math class. There's like 3 or 4 of us. It's Zoom, right? Because it's COVID. And you could put like a video in your background. I'll put a little War of Rights in the background. Professor hopped in the call. He
No way.
Yep. It was actually funny too because I talked to a fair amount of people in college about War of Rights, which you can argue if that's a good idea or not. But I
You
did
heard it
it.
here first. Eagle has friends.
I know, and actually we're enemies in this call.
Are we?
I mean, if you were surprised to hear that I had friends, then that means you weren't a friend beforehand.
Oh,
Yeah.
true.
Checkmate, Lincolnites. Anyways.
That's an old. I haven't heard that one in
Dude,
a while.
the ending series video that he did of that was insane. What's more insane, though, maybe not. But CSA is charging into the C point here. Union any second, though, is about to hit last stand, even though CSA is losing tickets to being down a flag. Which may or may not happen here. We'll see if Union hits last stand. Once they die, they don't come back. If they were dead, they spawn in. CSA pick up one of those down flags, and they're trying to turn this Union left, which 30th Ohio's kind of set up a big L with Iron Brigade. Which Union just kind of got to hold this and make sure they don't Rambo into the CSA line and die out of line, because tickets kind of matter at this point. You have a lot of CSA moving from the B point. They weren't at the B point, but that's the general direction they're in. They're moving down to kind of hit Union in the side. 5 minutes left in the game. Union is really holding down their left flank on this C point.
It might be Jova.
This is going to be close, actually.
You reckon?
I mean, Union's about to drop in the last stand, and CSA is not getting that C point for a hot second. No one's going for B as well? Never mind. Some might be going for B. But each side's going to hit last stand here.
Yeah, I think they're going to hit last stand pretty...
Union should hit
Slow.
it first. Absolute cinema.
It's not over, Jets. It's not over. Nope. Final push for it.
Anyways, CSA, JD, they are the guys flanking in. You got MSG with them as well. They're about to charge into the back of the Union at C. He should be hitting last stand any second as well. Probably within the next 30 seconds, although last time I started doing this time thingy, I was completely wrong. Oh, look at that. So,
Completely wrong.
no more cinema, lost all the aura. So, at this point, everyone, if they die, they don't come back. And you got to kill everybody but 3 people to really finish off the opponent. That's when last stand will done and the game will finish. So one of these teams has to fully wipe their opponent, or they got to cap all 3 points, which I don't know how this is going to play out. I can't believe I'm seeing this twice in the same week. A last stand, and the conquest, when I've rarely, if ever seen it.
I can't believe this.
Absolutely.
This is true cinema.
Guys, we just got the title of the video. Look at that.
True cinema?
Absolute cinema.
I can't believe this. That's the title. I can't believe this. Absolute cinema.
The thumbnail's just the meme of the guy holding his hands up. Or just Joe Rogan when he looks very surprised. There's a gif where he's... let me see if I can find it.
Yeah.
Where he just starts freaking out.
Mm-hmm.
Help us hold this point. Just jump to the far right. Jump to the far right.
I just sent you the gif. It's just like that.
If you're wondering what gif you just sent me, it's gonna pop up on the top of the screen now.
Oh, I could probably do that.
Exactly, it's what I'm saying.
Well, I actually got to edit that in, but...
You gotta timestamp it.
Anyways, you got some charging. Let me download and see if I can put it on the screen. Oh, I can't download a GIF?
Right here.
Wait. Let me click.
Bro, if you look for it online, I'm sure it's there.
Yeah, I got it.
We're good.
I can't wait for everyone to be like, wow, this is going to be some thrilling commentary here at the end of the match, but no. Instead,
While Eagle's doing that, the CSA has charged downstream. What we've been advocating for the entire round. They've eventually charged downstream, and they are sweeping the Union.
All right, it's on screen.
Like now?
Yeah.
Oh no, you gotta do it to when I say it's on screen now.
Oh, okay, wait. Okay, I took it off.
Yeah.
I took it off.
Yeah, in the edit.
Well, I'm not editing it. I'm uploading it right away.
Me.
Do you want to do it again?
30 seconds. Yeah, okay. So the gift that Eagle's talking about, if you want to see, will be on screen now.
There we go. Perfect.
Boom.
Now we have our YouTube short for May 6th. So
Union's charging A point.
there's a group of Union at B. So regardless of how this kind of goes, I mean, numbers are kind of even overall. But this is going to end in a draw. Kill, your thoughts before the night kind of closes out?
Yeah, this one was a pretty good scrap. Both teams played very well. A lot better than the first map. They actually worked together and they,
Form another line
you know, played as a team, which they did not do in the first one.
Oh my goodness.
Very well. The enemy's neutralized C.
Anyways.
The enemy's neutralized. Oh no, my team.
They should have George Creasy voice over that line and put it in. That would get annoying.
Your
Anyways,
team has neutralized point A.
with that all being said, that sounds like Battlefield 1. Thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe if you want to support the channel more. Go beneath the video and hit the join button. By doing so, you can get a live stream of all the broadcasts we do. You can advertise your regiment in the bottom of our videos and get an additional broadcast per week. Besides that, though, we have our Clips channel, Discord, and other stuff in the description as well. Which the Clips channel is just daily shorts. Move that to a second channel. But yeah, I appreciate you all. I could not do this without you.
You made the Clips channel?
Yeah.
That was my idea, just saying.
It was mentioned by Killer. Have a wonderful rest of your night, everyone.